doctrinal precepts. I'll just very quickly wrap it up for this thing, because the fuel, if time is fuel, the fuel of this unmanned system of panel is run out long time back. We're just gliding down. Very profound statements. I think many in Air Force will totally disagree with him when he makes a statement, just a machine in war fighting, but what he says that every role that a manned aircraft can perform, unmanned systems can perform, and a little bit more. And it's a very a profound statement, and thank you for so much for this. The second thing which he said is about that unmanned system will also follow the path of the evolution of Air Forces which have taken place over the past many decades. And in the last, which he's talked of, is giving out the doctrinal precepts, is that focus on defense. I think very few are working on defense, and that is where you need to break through. Follow the pattern of evolution of manned system, and if you can give him a pilot-proof system, I think he'll be very happy. Thank you so much, Ashish. Time is over. I just we'll leave it at that. We'll wrap up the session without asking any question, because we have to be edged out from here. It remains for me to thank my panelists, very articulate and very in brief time. They have summarized essential aspect of their respective subjects. And also I need to thank the Bharat Defense Tech Show and USI for this opportunity to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Exceptional panel on unmanned warfare. The future is autonomous, the future is intelligent, and increasingly the future is made in India. Now, ladies and gentlemen, India's defense manufacturing ecosystem is built on strong state partnership, and few states have embraced this vision with as much enthusiasm as Maharashtra. From aerospace hubs in Pune to electronics clusters in Nagpur, Maharashtra is becoming a powerhouse of defense production. We now invite the Government of Maharashtra delegation to share their vision, policies, and opportunities for defense investors and manufacturers. Please welcome our state partner session. And for the session, we have Shri Ajit Kumbhar, a 2015 batch IAS officer, currently serves as the Joint Chief Executive Officer at the Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation, MIDC. He previously held significant administrative roles, including District Collector of Akola, CEO of Zilla Parishad Beed, and Joint Commissioner of BMC. In his tenure at MIDC, he oversees industrial development and investment facilitation for the Vidarbha and Nashik regions, covering major urban centers like Nagpur and Nashik. He has been instrumental in securing major investments, notably during the 2026 World Economic Forum in Davos. Mr. Kumbhar actively leads initiatives for infrastructure development and economic growth, contributing significantly to ease of doing business and Magnetic Maharashtra program. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Shri Ajit Kumbhar.
Thank you so much for this brief introduction of mine. Can we run? Good afternoon, everybody. It's my honor and privilege to be here at this Bharat Defense Tech Expo. On behalf of Government of Maharashtra, I'm addressing this session. So since morning, all of us have gone through a lot of defense terminologies where we have seen the defense modernization, self-reliance, Atmanirbhar Bharat in terms of realizing the defense procurement and defense production. But for all this to realize, we need maximum number of defense factories, maximum number of defense startups, maximum number of MSMEs, which will be contributing to the growth of indigenous production of the defense equipments. So here comes the state's role, which is very important, and Maharashtra being the pioneer of industrial development in country, Maharashtra acts as a powerhouse of Indian economy, and we are testament to the Indian growth story since last so many years. So how we are going to contribute for this self-reliance, Atmanirbhar Bharat in terms of defense technology, that I will be running through these slides. My presentation will be covering mainly 2 points. One is a general point where Maharashtra stands as the leader in economic growth and how we are providing different kinds of infrastructure for n number of industries and what we are doing for the defense sector. So as you can see that at present Maharashtra's economy is almost $530 billion, which is nearly 16% of India's GDP, and Maharashtra ranks as the first state. And as per the Honorable Prime Minister's vision to realize that 2000 till 2047 we will be the developed nation, Maharashtra has also set some goals for the Maharashtra economy. So by 2029 we are aiming to achieve the $1 trillion economy, and Maharashtra will be the first state in India to achieve this growth story. We are the largest contributor for the foreign direct investment in India. 30% of the FDI is coming to Maharashtra. Maharashtra's population, if you see, 70% of the population is employable. Nearly 7 lakh graduates are coming out of the colleges and the various educational institutions. 15% of the India's export is shared by the Maharashtra, 64% of the services and 24% of GCC. So you name it, Maharashtra is the leader. We have 30,000 plus startups, and lot of defense sector startups are also from the Maharashtra. So what is the vision for the Viksit Maharashtra? So by 2047 we have to achieve the goal of developed nation. So for that Maharashtra is also aiming to double the economy in next 5 years. For that we have articulated some roadmap for our industries. So ease of doing business is one of the thing where we have given a lot of opportunities at a single platform, single window system clearance. Cost of doing business in Maharashtra is one of the lowest. You compare it with other states, be it land premium, electricity rate, water rate, all rates, those are the minimum if you compare to other developed states in India. Industrialization contributes 12% of the gross value added products in Maharashtra's economy. And if you can see the growth story of the Maharashtra, mainly construction, auto, metals and fabrication, electronics and telecommunication, and contributing to the Maharashtra's growth story. And in terms of all these areas, Maharashtra's compound annual growth rate is more than what we can see of India. So what is Maharashtra's strength? Maharashtra's strength is infrastructure. So our infrastructure is spread across all of these districts of Maharashtra from Mumbai to Nagpur. So from all these areas, we are covering 300 plus Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation estates, where we are providing dedicated industrial and manufacturing ecosystem for the companies, for the industrialists, for the factories, so they can run in a very safe and smooth manner without any hassle. So balanced industrialization is our aim. Traditional industries are also there. So we have identified some thrust sectors such as aerospace and defense, IT and ITES. Traditional sectors are like metals and chemicals are also there. Apart from this, emerging sectors such as EV, green energy, these are also our focused areas. So Maharashtra's MIDC, which is basically Industrial Development Corporation, is having more than 250,000 acres of land at our disposal, so that it can be allotted to different companies who are coming to us. So as I was discussing that since morning, we are pushing for some new technology, indigenous production of defense equipments. For all these factories, we need land. For all these factories, we need water, sustainable supply of electricity at a cheaper rate, skilled manpower, MSME ecosystem. All, if you compare all these parameters, Maharashtra will emerge as the #1 state. We have dedicated wine parks, floriculture parks. We have dedicated parks for the investment from the different countries such as Japan, Sweden. So Maharashtra's growth is infrastructure-led growth. We have the 6,200 plus kilometers of railway network, 18 national highways we have. Apart from this, 2 major ports we are having and 53 minor ports, 4 international and 7 domestic airports in Maharashtra. So all these areas cater to Maharashtra's need in terms of the supply, logistics and everything. Recently, Honorable Prime Minister also inaugurated New Mumbai International Airport, and in next 3 years, there will be another port which will be handling the largest container traffic in India, that is Vadhavan Port. So all these ecosystem is needed for the defense manufacturing units. So Maharashtra is already on the way to establish all this ecosystem. These are our industrial growth areas where you can see, apart from Mumbai, Pune, Nashik, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, Nagpur, these are the areas where we are focusing on the industrial development, and we have conceptualized 3 industrial corridors where dedicated defense corridors will be established in next 2 to 3 years. Apart from this, major advantage of Maharashtra is coastal infrastructure, where we can see that 720 kilometers of coastline is there, and we handle 40% of India's cargo. So if you compare this with other states, Maharashtra is distantly ahead compared to other states. So if we come to the defense and aerospace, what we are offering. At present, India's defense sector output is around 2.3 lakh crore, out of which nearly 40% is from the Maharashtra state. Defense production is around 1.27 lakh crore. India ranks 3rd in terms of market size of aviation and 4th in terms of global military expenditure. But at this moment, India is the 2nd largest importer of defense equipments. So if we want to be self-reliable, if we want to be Atmanirbhar, then we have to augment the defense ecosystem, where we will be supporting to our MSMEs, to our factories where they are into production and the research and development of the defense sector. So Maharashtra's defense and aerospace capabilities, if we see, then in year 2024, around 60.6 lakh crore industrial output was from the Maharashtra only, and it contributes to the 1.7% of Maharashtra's value addition to the GSDP. We have 10 ordnance factories and 21% share of India's aircraft, mainly because of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. And in terms of skilled manpower, we have n number of institutions which are working in the field of aerospace and defense, such as 4 institutions in the field of Air Force, Defense and Research, such as College of Military Engineering. Investment announced in 2025, if you look at the figures of the Davos 2025, then out of 20 lakh crore rupees MOU signed by the Maharashtra state, nearly 70,000 crore rupees MOUs were from the defense and the aerospace sector, mainly solar defense, Paras defense, L&T defense. All these companies, they have committed for the to set up good quality manufacturing sites in Maharashtra. If you compare with the other states, if you see the 2024 gross state domestic product, Maharashtra is 26% and second is Tamil Nadu, which is 17%. These are the existing value chains which are operating from the state of Maharashtra. So we have already good number of anchor units, and we have the policy to promote the anchor units. We are giving some sort of concession in land premium, water rates, electricity rates, and the capital subsidy, just to incentivize the new startups and the MSME as well. We have companies like Bharat Electronics, HAL, BrahMos, Boeing, Tata Advanced Systems. These are the companies which are operating from the Maharashtra. There are 10 number of ordnance factories spread across Maharashtra. This is the proposed Raksha corridor. So, what is the need of dedicated Raksha corridor? So, as per the Honorable Prime Minister's vision to establish a self-reliant and Atmanirbhar Bharat in terms of defense manufacturing, we have to have a system where we will be promoting the new age technology, new age innovation in defense and aerospace. For that, we are creating these Raksha corridors mainly at Mumbai, Pune, Nashik, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, and third one will be at Nagpur. So based on the categorization, we offer land premiums concession up to 50%, then 50% capital subsidy, R&D capital subsidy. Based on all these packages, we offer some package scheme of incentives where a company which will be coming to Nagpur will be having advantage over the company which is coming to the Pune. So we want to establish a uniformity in a regional spread and the economic growth as well. So our target for 2030 is a defense production to achieve 60,000 crore rupees and aerospace production to 20,000 crore rupees. So for this, we have already existing ecosystem. Our Honorable Chief Minister, our Honorable Prime Minister, with their support, Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation, Industry Department has devised the existing defense and aerospace policy, and we are into revision of this policy which will be launched in 2026. So Maharashtra will be the first state to launch a separate defense and aerospace policy where we will be promoting the startups in defense and aerospace innovation, and those anchor units which will be coming to Maharashtra, they will be getting good benefits. So I welcome all of you, those who are coming from the industry background, those who are coming from the defense background. Maharashtra is always there to support the Honorable Prime Minister's dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, India's rise as a defense power is from our strategic partnership. But let's move on. But before we move on, we have Mohit sir with us to felicitate the government of Maharashtra. Guys, you can put your hands together. Yeah, this energy, I mean, it has to keep on flowing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, India's rise as a defense power is inseparable from our strategic partnership. From joint exercises to technology transfers, from co-development to co-production, India is no longer seeking handouts. We are offering partnerships of equal. And few voices understand this transformation better than our next speaker. He served as the chief coordinator for India's G20 presidency in 2023 and was ambassador to the USA, Bangladesh and Thailand. He played a critical role in Operation Vande Bharat and Operation Ganga, repatriating citizens during global crisis. An alumnus of St. Stephen's College and Columbia University, he is the founder of Darjeeling Welfare Society and has received numerous awards, including the Lifetime Achievement Award from Jaipur Fort. A distinguished diplomat, a strategic thinker, a member of parliament who has represented India on the world stage with grace and authority. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Shri Harshvardhan Shringla, Honorable Member of Parliament and former Foreign Secretary of